Hello, my name is Sarah Hager, and this is my project for CS5610. My project's name is Odhecaton, which is a site for community choral groups for directors and members. And this video will show you a few of the features and use cases. So first of all, here's my home page. Most of my pages are responsive, so you'll notice I have 3 columns here. And then if I change this size, the information will present a little bit differently. So also on my homepage, you can find links to documentation for my project, my code at GitHub, and then we can go directly to Project Odhecaton. So on the login and register pages, you'll notice if the internet loads, we see a news feed for users of Odhecaton that is publicly viewable. And also we can search for a YouTube video publicly. If I search for a video here, it'll take me to a search results page, which is slow to load today. If I try to add it to favorites, a pop-up will prompt me to log in. If I say okay, that'll take me back to the login page, and I can log in as Alice. So if I've already created an account, when I log in, it'll take me directly to my library homepage, which looks like this. If I'm just registering for an account, navigation will take me immediately to my profile where I can edit my information. Notice that email address is required on registering and it cannot be changed, and the same goes for username. So if I look at my library homepage, the basic use case for Odhecaton is for a user of type director to create libraries, for users of type member. So if you're a director, you'll see libraries created for you. If you're a member, you'll just see libraries shared with you. You won't be able to create libraries. So if we click on a concert, or a library, I should say, that takes me to a library of resources, which on the large screen will show on the right-hand side, and then I can navigate back to my other pages over here. I can also look at concerts that have been shared with me, and I can navigate through those. Once we're on a library page, we can reorder the widgets for the page if we want to. If we refresh, those will stay. And then to create a widget, notice we have a toolbar at the top. Creates a text widget for HTML. The sheet music widget, which allows me to put links in my widget. So a PDF link, a URL for other information, and then another slot for a recording that might not be on YouTube, but that is available online. And then I can upload a YouTube video. So besides sharing and viewing libraries, I can search YouTube on most pages. If I go to the news feed, I will see trending now videos. That will show me how many users have saved the video today. I can add it to my favorites, and I can view more info. So let's view more info for this. So the more info page will let me view more information about the video if it's available. This one doesn't have a description, apparently. And then it shows me who has added this to favorites. And then from here, I can go look at Dan, and then I see Dan's public profile. He has an email address publicly shared. followed by Dan, and then following Dan. So I'm Alice. It looks like I'm following Dan. And notice, since I'm Alice, I can't follow myself, but I can follow Charlie if I want to, but I've already followed Charlie. And then I can see Dan's favorite videos, and I can choose to add those to my favorites. And then if I go to my profile page, if I scroll all the way down, that video will show up at the bottom once the page loads. Then I can see who I'm following. Maybe I don't want to follow Dan, so I'll remove Dan from my following list. See, Dan is gone, and then maybe I'll choose to follow Dan again. And then notice the pages are responsive. So at a larger size, you'll see the search on the left-hand side, which we can perform. And then if we make this a smaller screen size, now I'm following Dan again. Say I'm viewing this on the iPhone, then my profile will look like this. Then again, there's a separate search page. I can go directly to the search page, and I can look for a video. And then I'm going to search for Bach, and I'll find some videos. Notice at this size, the buttons also change their size for responsiveness. If I make that larger, they will change size as well. All right, and I can also see trending now on the left. So I'm going to look at this first video, and I will add that to my favorites. Then if I go back to my profile, I'll be able to see that in my favorites again. So that's a brief overview of Odhecaton. Also, there's one other thing I wanted to present, which is the sharing for the libraries. So concert 1 here, I've shared with 3 members. I can remove members from the list, and I can add them. And then if I'm Dan, I can log in and I'll see this concert show up under my shared with me concerts. All right. So that's a brief overview of Odhecaton. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the project.